is the front view of the first video. So we're going to continue the back. We're going to do a completion of the back. Okay, all right, so let's get to the cutting table. Okay, so here we come. The back patterns for the drape. I've already cut 4 of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've cut 4 of this as well. So to continue, we would, this is the front pattern. Usually we would have joined the sides of the patterns, you know, front to the back, the side back. We'll join the front body to the back body of the draped pattern, and we will join the lining also to the back lining, okay, and stitch them. So we would have a long front and back like that before we join before we prepare the straps and join to it. So as you can see, I've pinned my side back to my front bodies. That is it. And then the lining of the body to the side lining of the back. Okay, the same thing applies to here. So we'll go to the machine and stitch it. So let me do that. Let's go to the machine. So this is the stitches I'm doing for the continuous armhole seam. Okay, we want to have a straight stitch. All right, so there you go. So this is the continuous seam from the neck to the armhole, okay, to the front and back side seam, okay, and around. Now I have joined it together and understitched. This is your understitch. So this is the lining part. I'm going to press here, steam press this one to down, okay. Right now we are done pressing and sewing our front and back bodies together. Look at the inside of your work. So we are now going to match the notches, okay? We're going to match the notches and sandwich, like I said. We'll sandwich this together. You see, making sure you notch, okay? You match the notches. I have my notches there, but you cannot see small slits there. I have little slits there, so I have to match my notches. And then I'm just going to pin it there to give me a neat work. You can baste it, Okay, paste your work to keep it stable, because if you are using a slippery or delicate fabric, and you are not so experienced, it might be shifting all round. So you want to paste nicely before you take it under the machine to stitch. So I'll do this side. So we've sandwiched the side back into the strap. So this is what it looks like. You see? So what we're going to do next is to trim off this after we have done our understitch. Okay, after doing our understitch, we'll trim off the excesses so that when we press, the bulk will be out. All right, so we're going back to the machine to do that and come back. All right, so now that we have sandwiched this, understitched and trimmed off our excesses, we want to prep the neckline or complete the neckline. So what we're going to do is this: we are going to open this and pin this on only the front, okay? Only the front side, not the lining, okay? So we are going to pin this. We are going to pin it, leaving the allowance that we are going to stitch, okay, on the side. On the side, you see the allowance, you see where it is. Okay, so we are going to pin it because we're going to be stitching that. Going to pin this. Good. Pin that. What we'll do is we'll turn this over like that. Okay, so you see, and secure it. And secure it. So right now we're going to stitch from the seam to the opening across, making sure we run to this point. Okay, we are sewing across. Okay, so when we sew to that point, we're going to do this and also stitch, pushing this back, leaving the allowance. Okay, then we are going to stitch across, then we will stitch on the allowance, freeing the yoke. Don't stitch on the yoke, free the yoke, free it. All right, I freed my yoke and then I pinned it. I would advise that you baste. Basting is holding 2 or more layers of fabrics together with a running stitch, loose stitches, okay, not permanent stitches, loose stitches, so that you can get accurate loose stitches, okay, not permanent stitches, loose stitches, so that you can get accurate seams. All right, okay, so we're going to do that. You're going to push this backwards like that, push this down, push it down. You're going sew. We're going to sew just the seam. We're going to sew just the seam right through the last bit, the end of the back strap. Okay, you're going to pin it and baste. After you finish basting, you take out the pins and then sew like that to the bottom. So we're going to continue to pin till we are done. Then we take it off, baste, just to make sure we are holding this thing together, the fabrics, 2 plies of fabrics together, so we can run our stitches. When we are done, we'll pull this one after we finish stitching, and maybe knitting or trimming off the excess. Stitched yoke to the strap and pulled it inside out. So as you can see, we now have our back ready. Let me flip it so you see the back. See, this is our back. The shoulder, and this is the back. See, so we finish up with the bias. Okay, we finish up, we'll trim the excess off. We'll through it. Okay, we'll through the waistline and then finish up with the bias. After we've done that, then we'll fix our hook and eye. Then our top is ready. Another way to do this is if you have your lower body measurement, lower body pattern, as in trousers, skirt, or flared skirts, which is also acceptable. Anything you choose, you can join to the bottom. You have a complete dress, and that's good. I'm done attaching the bias to the waist as my finishing. Pardon the noise, it's a weekend, lots and lots of cars and motors are passing by, so just note. This is the back of the bodies. So you notice that this is bigger than the mannequin. This is not the mannequin we used in draping, so that is normal, but you can see the style. Now we're completely done with our style. Thank you for watching. Try your hands on this and let me know how it goes in the comment section. Like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next